Hi again. So I've got another short video for you today. This video is going to be on chair-based strength exercises. So we're going to be using dumbbells, or if you prefer to use some sort of tins or anything around your house that's going to add that little bit of extra weight. All the exercises is going to be seated in a chair. I've got 8 exercises for you. I recommend doing each exercise for 20 seconds. So 20 seconds each exercise for 5 sets. Obviously, depending on your ability, you might want to reduce the times and reduce the sets. But if for a guideline, then I would probably recommend doing 5 sets of 20 seconds just to see how you get on with these. Like I said, it's a low ability class, so anyone's able to do this for beginners or anyone who would prefer to do seated exercises. So let's get started. So the first exercise on my list is a shoulder press. So fully in your chair, if you shuffle forward to the front half, so your back is not resting on the backrest, and we're starting from shoulder height up and down, and that is the shoulder press. That's the movement I'm looking for here, and you would repeat this exercise for 20 seconds. Once you've done your 20 seconds, give yourself 20 seconds rest, okay, and then we would repeat that 5 times. So we're into set number 2. And like I said, this is a shorter video, so I'm not going to go through all 5 sets with you today. I'm just giving you an idea of timings that you can do at home. So that would be set number 2 for 20 seconds, and you would repeat that. So you'd have 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and you repeat that 5 times. Okay, so moving on to the next exercise. Like I said, these are all upper body strength exercises and seated. So the next one, same again, in the same position, keeping that back nice and straight. We're going to do, it's called an upright row. So you can either start from the side of here and we're raising up to your chin. So this is called an upright row. Another good shoulder exercise. And we would stick to the same timings of 20 seconds with 20 seconds rest for 5 sets. So there's set number 1 done. Like I said, you'd be doing 5, so you make sure you've got the right timings available, and you would just repeat this exercise 5 times. So we're going to set number 2, upright row, back nice and straight, raise up to the chin if you can, and all the way back down. Excellent. So that would be exercise number 2, and you would repeat that 5 times. Fab. Okay, so we're going into exercise number 3 now. So depending on how you feel, you might feel more comfortable fully in the chair and leaning back. So nice and comfortable, arms resting by your side, elbows locked out. This is just a simple bicep curl. So you bend at the arms, bend at the elbow, bringing the weights as close to your shoulders as possible, and back down. So using your full extension here, so full range of motion, up and down. Like I said, we're going to stick to the same timings of 20 seconds with 20 seconds rest. So once you've rested, put the weights on your lap, give yourself 20 seconds rest, and then you repeat that exercise again. I said we do this 5 times. Excellent. I said, so once you've done your 5, give yourself a rest, and when you feel comfortable and ready to go into your next exercise, this one would be a front raise. So staying in that same position where your back is firmly on the backrest, this one's going to be a front raise. I'd recommend using both arms at the same time. So you're raising up to your shoulder height and back down. Good. So this is exercise number 4. This is called a front raise, and same time as 20 seconds on with 20 seconds rest. And that's set number 1. You do this 5 times. So we're into set number 2, 20 seconds of the exercise, 20 seconds rest. And like I said, this is just repeated 5 times. Fab. So once you finish your 5 sets, you'll be moving on to the 5th exercise, which is a chest press. So holding on to your weights, bring the weights close to your chest, extend outwards, shoulder height and back. Okay, so you're locking those elbows out and back. Good. And you're just repeating this for 20 seconds with 20 seconds rest. Like I said, so that's a good exercise there. Obviously your chest might, or your arms might start getting tired as you progress onto the 3rd or 4th set, or even before that. I said, just take your time. You do what you're capable of doing. If you're starting to struggle with any of these exercises, you just take a bit of a longer break or just reduce the sets. You just do what you're capable of doing. Excellent. So like I said, you would do that 5 times, and then we'd move on to the next exercise, which is essentially 2 exercises in one. So we're still in that same position, we're still seated. As I said, all these exercises are going to be in the chair. So this one is a bicep curl into a shoulder press. So we've done both of these exercises, but we're actually putting these exercises into one movement. Okay, so it's that bicep curl into that shoulder press, and you're going to repeat this for the 20 seconds with 20 seconds rest. Okay, so that's the movement there. Take your time with all these exercises. If you don't feel comfortable doing them, or you don't get on with a certain exercise, then just skip it. You know, you don't want to hurt yourself or cause any injuries, so you just do what you're capable of doing. And that's that movement there. Like I said, you do this 5 times, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and repeat that 5 times. So make sure you get a full bicep curl and then overhead for that shoulder press. Excellent, well done. So moving on, we're going to go into another exercise, which is called around the world. I call it around the world anyway, or it's like a full circle. So arms by your side here, and you're going out wide and then overhead. So trying to keep those elbows locked out at all times, or a slight bend. Like I say, everyone's going to be different. Everyone's mobility might be different, so you just do what you're capable of doing. The idea is to try and get that full circle if you can. If you're unable to do that, just go as far as comfortable. Good. So same again in terms of the timings. 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 5 sets. Fabulous. Good. Well done, guys. Like I said, hopefully you're able to do this exercise without any issues. Good. Like I said, just giving you a demonstration here so you can see what the exercise movement is. And then we're resting up. So like I said, you do that 5 times. Try and stick to those 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Like I said, everyone might be different in terms of the timing. You might feel comfortable doing a little bit longer or short. This is sort of like a beginner's class or a lower level class. All the exercises are seated. But we're going to go into our last exercise now, which is for your rotator cuff, so near the shoulders, and it is so an inside movement here, so holding on to your weights, and what you do, you're going to extend out. So you're going to give you a little bit of a side view, and there's not much movement in this exercise. It's a rotator cuff exercise. So let me just show you from the side. Obviously you'll still be seated, so that's the movement there. So you hold, your elbow is staying bent and you're rotating externally and internal. So it's just that movement there. Trying to keep, so don't raise your elbow up. Keep your elbow close to your side there, or even touching if you prefer. So like I say, you just move out and in. Good. So you can do both at the same time. You can either stay rested in your seat, or if you prefer to shuffle forward. And it's that movement there, but make sure you aren't raising up your elbows. So keeping your elbows close to your body as possible. Good. Keep that back nice and straight. So it looks simple exercise, but once you've done this correctly, you'll feel the benefits of it, and it's quite an enjoyable exercise actually. So this would be exercise number 8. You'd stick to your sets and reps, 20 on, 20 off. Like I said, I'm using, these are only 1.5 kilograms, but it's up to you in terms of what weight you'll be lifting. So just another short video for you guys. This is a beginner video, all seated upper body strength exercises. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and see you again soon.